Okay. So the first one I want to do. This guy's like a TikToker, or at least I found him on TikTok. He does like street interviews. He asks questions that usually men talk about during podcasts, but he goes live. I mean, he goes through in persons asking questions with women on the street. So that's what he does. So let's check it out.
How old are you guys?
22.
40.
That's an age gap.
She has daddy issues.
So, what made you attracted to a 40-year-old man?
Personality? Yeah.
Do you think that's the truth?
At least he's not lying to himself, right? I've said this, right? That men are not stupid. Men in general, women take stupidity, believe stupidity from men is when men are nonchalant, they don't care, and women perceive that as stupidity. And most of the times, it's just they don't care. Men don't care, So that's the thing. Men know it straight up. It's like, yeah, I know it. I know the truth. He knows that she wants him for his money. She's using him for his money, and as long as he's not stupid about that, fine. I mean, that's cool.
So, how'd y'all meet?
My job.
What do you do?
I'm a dancer.
Oh, okay. So, money had nothing to do with it.
No? I saw him before he had money.
So, how do you feel about her being a dancer?
I have no problem with that. You know why? Because the simple fact is that's what she loves to do. She loves to entertain, and she loves that type of attention. I know she ain't going to go out behind my back, so I'm good.
Stupid. Absolutely stupid. All right? One, if he doesn't care, he's an idiot. Two, if he doesn't care, it's one of two things, right? Men put women in categories, right? Just like other people. He either sees her as just a fun time, and that's it. Or if he would care if he sees her as long-term commitment. And I don't think he does. I honestly believe he sees her as just a fun time. And this is the thing, right? I think here's a man that's, he's in his 40s. He knows what he knows what he's getting at, right? He's with a younger woman. He pretty much knows that he's with her for her youth and beauty. So let's not be a fool. He's lying, right? He's lying to himself because, again, sometimes because he sees her as only a fun time, he doesn't want to ruin his experience by telling her the truth.
So if I went to her club and I wanted to get a lap dance with your woman, that's totally okay in your mind?
I literally send dudes to her to get lap dances.
Well, you don't think that she could just find somebody else who's richer, who could do more, who could provide better?
Absolutely not, because he's already had two dudes that could provide way more than I could provide, and she didn't leave me.
They're what?
It's that's the thing, right? Women let you believe what you want to believe. Let's not just lie. It's like you're kind of lying to yourself. She didn't leave you? I mean, come on. We'll hear some more because I know this is a fuller clip, so there's more to it, but he's borderlining on the stupidity right here.
So at 22 and 40, do you think that this relationship would last without sex?
Yeah.
We actually haven't had sex.
And how long has it been?
2 months.
A little over 2 months.
Why?
So this is the thing, right? She hasn't leave him when what he said before is like because she doesn't care. Leave him what? It's like she's not giving him much of anything besides maybe a bit of attention. So yeah, what has he gotten from her? He hasn't even gotten sex from her. So what could she provide for him? Some attention, right? Talking, some flirty messages, some flirty talking. It's like really. And what she got from him? The same kind of attention, but money as well. So yeah, why wouldn't she leave him? Because she's getting the money with no commitment. Maybe, right, these other guys that had more money wanted more from her. So no duh that she wouldn't choose these other two guys, not because they're white, because they're not going to simp for her, at least not getting anything in return. While this man is. He's literally, he knew it, right? He said it in the beginning. He's usually just giving her money, paying for her, whatever. And all he's getting is just like high school shit. Like talking to her. Like going on dates with her. So that's pretty much as far as it goes. So really, she sees the benefit in that. She sees that, okay, I don't have to put out to get resources from this man. While, let's say, the other men that had more than him, I had to put out. I had to give, right? To receive those resources from those other men. While this man, right? He doesn't have as much resources, but I don't have to give myself to this man to receive those resources. So, yo, what's up? Thanks. I'm doing well, trying to grind, keep on making the content, trying to grow the channel as much as I can. So thank you for joining. Yeah. But yeah, like I was saying, yeah. So she sees this man as more of a sucker, more of a doormat than those other men. Right? Even though those other men have more to give, she didn't want to give she didn't want to return what she got. So with this man, she doesn't have to.
You choosing to wait?
I'm a serial monogamist, and I like to make sure that I know what I'm getting into before I get into it. And then also on top of that, she has her rules.
Rules like?
I don't want to have sex with a guy for a year after knowing him.
So he has to wait a year before?
Yeah.
This is what's crazy. So she says that, but we already know that I don't really have to wait for a year because it's gotten pretty far to where I could have fucking gotten it already. But anyways.
Don't do that. No, it has not. Stop playing with me right now. Don't do that.
Well, why make a man wait a year who's already providing for you,
That's just like a personal thing. After my baby daddy,
I'm gonna be real with you. So, like,
you gonna be real?
Baby daddy. So she didn't make this man wait, the other man wait, who really didn't provide for her. She didn't make that man wait. She gave him a child, too. So now she found a simp that would wait for her, okay, and provide for her in that meantime. So this is the thing here's the thing where men are being stupid, okay? It's like you're not seeing this shit. You're not seeing it. It's just like I can't understand it, right? I mean, I could understand it, but at the end of the day, it doesn't seem like you value yourself then, because she would give other men that provided less for her body. Yet for you, who's providing more for her, she makes you wait. I guarantee you, she's a stripper. She's a baby mama. I guarantee you, other men that she finds attractive, right, that she desires, she wouldn't make her wait a year. But for this man, she doesn't find this man attractive. She doesn't desire this man. So she's giving this man a year so she could drain as much resources from this man until, the time is up, and then she'll move on. Because who can tell what would happen in a year, right? You don't know if she would grow to like him, or he would grow to like her, or if they like each other even more or not. But what you do know within that year is him trying to get with her, him providing for her, taking out on her dates, giving her gifts, giving her attention. And what does he get? Really nothing. He's getting nothing in return. So this woman can drain him until this man will be fed up and tired, and he'll move on. But she would have those that months of extracting his resources. And this is the thing, right? This is the ridiculousness of it, right? Women, right, will sleep with you on the first night because they are deeply attracted to you. They desire you. While on the flip side, they will make you wait a year, okay? Because they don't have that chemistry with you. They don't have that desire with you. So now this man's being used, and he's a fool for it.
I'm gonna be real with him about you. So this is the deal. She's used to, like, there's dudes that always try to get stuff. And, like, they think that they pay for it and do whatever they provide whatever, that they feel like they can have whatever they want from the female. And that's what she's been dealing with. And I told her, I said, you know what, that's not what I'm about. And it's really not. I love her. I love her kids. You know, we have fun and everything. You know.
How many kids?
She has 2, I have 2. I'm more into it about the ending of it, not just the sex part of it.
You know, shit like that is sad, right? I mean, I hope for him, but it is kind of delusional. Because the age, we can't lie to ourselves, right? Because because he's lying to himself. Just like the title of this video, don't lie to yourself. What a man wants from a woman is a high priority sex. I don't know any man that can be with a woman and like love her like absolutely, like crazy mad love with her, and yet not have sex with her. Never having sex with her. Years without having sex with her. I don't know any man that can do that. So let's not lie to ourselves in thinking that we don't want sex from a woman. Sex is not. Let's not lie to ourselves in thinking that sex is not the most important thing when getting with a woman. It's not the only thing, but it usually is the top priority for a man when he gets with a woman. Again, it's not the only thing, right? You love her for all these other attributes, all these other things, but let's not lie to ourselves about that. So in this situation is that he's with her because of her youth, her beauty, and he wants to get with her. And she wants to get with him for, you know, his provision, you know, maybe his protection, but she's already getting that without giving him anything in return. What the man is like loving her, the attention he gets from her, like her, you know, shitty "I love you" texts. That satisfies him. No, that's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That the "I love you" text from her does not equal like $500 for rent. Does not equal $100 for, I don't know, tickets. I don't know, $200 for tickets to Disneyland for her kids. It doesn't equal. That's not an equal exchange, right? So really, the boy is simping for her, and you could see why. You know, she's young and beautiful. So, and you know he's older. So, you know, he's doing what he can to get the young box, right? But I think it's gonna. How he going about is that you could just move on, because obviously she does not see it worthwhile for you. So I just think that when you go at these kind of relationships, right, and it's not an equal exchange, you're turning into the simp, right? You're turning into the fool, the one that's going to be used. And it's fine, right? It's his money, it's his life, but I want other men to understand that, okay, have some value in yourself, right? Your resources is not infinite. Unless you're a billionaire, right? Your resources is not infinite. So the amount of money you're using on a woman that's really not giving you anything in return, you could save that up. for a woman that would, right? So you would have more when you find a woman that actually would reciprocate, okay? That's the thing some men don't understand. Oh, let me spend like a couple thousand on this woman and, oh, never get nothing in return. And then, fine, this relationship fizzles out. And then next woman, I have less to give this woman who would give me more than the last one. That's the thing, right? Men need to be more wise with their money. That's just it. Especially when you're average to, maybe a little bit above average, right? Men between 50K to, 100K, your money's not that high. So you gotta think a little bit more wisely. That's, my opinion. All right, but I don't know. What do you guys think of that one?